in the Cottage Grove Town Hall. Cottage Grove would have been a township then, not a city. This is kind of interesting. This is a lath and plaster wall. And they were all built like this and not terribly secure to the ground. They could actually be picked up and moved. And there is a safe. I wonder what could be in that safe. It should be a drum roll here. There was a pot-bellied stove in here and probably fairly centrally located. At least it was the last time I was here when I was 21 years old. And I was about to vote for the first time. City Hall is storing some Christmas decorations here. And you don't realize how big these things are until you get up next to them. You don't realize that hanging from a street light, they look a lot smaller than they really are. The windows are single pane. This is original. This is a lath and plaster that would have gone around the room. An interesting way that glass was transported, they were transported in boxes of molasses. And they would stick, it's an early form of 3M packaging. They would put the glass inside these buckets of molasses, and that's how they transported them by steamboat. So in the early days, to have a window would have been a big deal. One of the ways to protect a window would be to put a shutter in front of it, and mostly people did that when the building wasn't in use all the time. So they would shutter those to make sure that nobody would break the glass. Okay, there's a couple of things that can be said about an old building. They're extremely hard to save, and one of the reasons is because of this paint. It all has to be, there was a crew down here probably, maybe 8 years ago that were scraping this. And it all has to be scraped, and there has to be a milk paint used to put over it. So if you're ever going to take down a really old building, believe me, you're going to need some help.